Hey guys, welcome to another unboxing video from MG Modern Watches. My name is Matt, and today we're going to be looking at the Paulareis F3 Automatic, which is a homage watch to one of the most iconic watch designs ever made, iconic watches ever made, which is the Omega Speedmaster Professional Moonwatch. If you look at any top 10 list of most famous watches, most iconic watch designs ever, you're going to see the Omega Speedmaster. And not just in terms of design and functionality, but just in terms of the history of the watch. They nicknamed it the Moonwatch because it was actually the first watch on the moon. Buzz Aldrin wore it on the Apollo 11 mission and second man on the moon, and he was wearing his Speedmaster then. So I got this watch from AliExpress. I'm gonna open it up. Just in simple packaging, no box. Typical at AliExpress. It came in about 3 weeks, and here it is. This was $23.80 on AliExpress. Take it out of the packaging. Simple bag, and let's see what we have here. And looks pretty cool. So you can see we have the Paulareis tag. We'll take that off and try to get some of this packaging off too. But again, as if you guys have watched my other videos, there's a few things I look for when purchasing a homage watch, and I try to mimic the look and feel, or try to find a model that mimics the look and feel of watches I want to get, or that I enjoy the design of and want an homage to, as close as possible. So in terms of case size, in terms of bracelet style, in terms of dial design, especially bezel, markings, text, size of logos, and the Paulareis was really the closest I could find. I know a few brands make homages to the Speedmaster. It's a very popular model, one of the most popular watch models out there, so obviously a lot of people are going to make homages to it. But this one seemed to be a good deal. I have had some experience with this brand Paulareis in the past. I bought a Omega Planet Ocean homage, which actually was a pretty cool watch, and worked great and really mimicked the design well. So I was eager to get another Paulareis, and again, the prices can't be beat. $23.80 for this watch, and it's really close in design at a glance. So this watch is an automatic watch. It's not a chronometer. A chronograph like the actual Speedmaster. It's automatic. It's not manual winding, which the actual Speedmaster is, but that's fine. The design is pretty close. The bezel looks almost exactly like a Speedmaster bezel. The markings, the tachometer. You see the 3 subdials. On the actual watch, we have chronograph, start, stop, pushers. On this watch, these pushers should set the subdials, I'm assuming. And in this case, the subdials indicate the date of the month, hours and 24-hour time, which always comes in handy, and the days of the week. So 1 to 7, the 7's a little hidden here. But on the actual watch, the subdials indicate the chronograph timing, so the hours, minutes, seconds, so you can time things. But in this case, obviously, for a $23.80 watch, you're not going to get a chronograph. But just to mimic the design, I like the subdials are similar. If you can see, the subdials have a little shine to them. They look pretty nice. Again, black and white dial, similar to the actual Speedmaster, and case size the same. They are both 42 millimeters. This case is 14 millimeters thick. I believe the actual Moonwatch, Omega Speedmaster, is 14.33 millimeters thick, pretty close. And one thing I really like about this watch is the bracelet design is very similar. You can see the mix of brushed and polished edges on the links, and it really mimics the look of an actual Speedmaster bracelet. A few key differences. One, you know, at this price point, you're not going to get the highest quality glass. This is called something's called hard Lex. I noticed that with some the other Polaris watch I bought, the glass had this kind of glow to it, like almost a greenish glow to it. This one looks pretty clear, which is great. I was worried about that with this Polaris watch, especially because some of the pictures online of this watch show kind of a little haziness to it. So I was worried that it would still have that kind of green hue to it, but this is pretty clear. This looks great. And obviously it's not a sapphire crystal like the actual watch, but you know, for the price, this is great. So one other difference is you can see the glass here is flat, straight across, and the actual Speedmaster Professional, it has a domed crystal, so slight curvature to it from the top. Not too concerned about that. Again, at a glance, the look and feel looks great. I'm gonna have to resize the bracelet, but that looks awesome. So I'm excited to try this watch out. Again, it's automatic, not manually winding. Stainless steel bracelet. I think one site said stainless steel alloy. Some sites said full steel. You know, at this price point, it's probably an alloy or mix. But you know, for the price, it looks great. Not a closed off case back, signed Polaris, folding clasp with a button. That's also signed Polaris, which is a nice touch, and actually nicely done for compared to some other watches I've seen at this price point. So I'm excited to try this out and get this on my wrist. You know, look and feel looks great. It does have a loom on the hour, minute, seconds, hands. I'm assuming, like most of my watches at this price point, Homage watches, they're not going to be the best loom, but you know, you get what you pay for, I guess, in that respect. But the hand design's the same, the needle seconds hand is the same, and so looks pretty good. So excited to try this out, and thanks for watching, and hopefully you'll tune in to our next video. Thanks.